Hey, hey, welcome or welcome back. It is as always good to see you today. It is Tuesday, and I am actually taking today off from work because I worked on Saturday. So I'm putting those hours on today. And I am back home, and while I was out of town for work in Texas, Amberlynn uploaded 2 videos. So we have a little bit to catch up on, and I'm going to do my best today to do that. I am fighting some sinus pressure and trying to stave off a headache from that, but we're gonna power through here and get this done. So we do have a video today. This was uploaded a few days ago, 3 I think. This one is titled, oh goodness, we need to talk, cook dinner with me, and tornado warning aftermath, and it's going to be a vlog. Yeah, good, let's watch her make dinner. Now for tornado warnings, for those of you that don't live in the Midwest and aren't familiar, we have 2 different warnings for tornadoes, or 2 different levels. Tornado watches are if the conditions are right and a tornado could form. Tornado warnings are if a tornado has actually been spotted by somebody or is indicated on the radar to have the rotation. So that's the difference between a watch and a warning. It can get confusing even for those of us that live here. So yeah, it's been a crazy year. We've had more warnings. Our sirens have gone off in my county more this year than it has in the past several years. But so I need to. My knuckles are a little banged up. My clumsy ass tripped in my driveway when I got home from taking my rental car back yesterday. My knees all bruised up and my knuckles are scuffed, but I'll live. So let's go ahead and see what Amberlynn has to say. Alrighty, if you are new here, first of all, welcome. Second of all, I do speed Amberlynn up to 1.25 speed because she does speak a little too slowly for me. So all that being said, let's see what we're making for dinner with Amberlynn.
Hey guys, welcome to a new vlog. So I want to start off by saying that in one of my recent vlogs, I got 2 new makeup products and I'm wearing them right now. The first one is this Power Grip Primer by e.l.f. And I want to say it gripped, girl. Like, this honestly made it to where my foundation was easier to put on and it looks better. It doesn't.
It took me a second to remember her getting this, but I think I recall her getting this primer. She must have just came in from walking Twinkie or something because she has her sunglasses on her head.
Because like dry, because I have really dry skin, very dry. So I recommend this. And then the second thing was the NYX Vivid Brights liquid liner. So I did put it with my black eyeliner. It went on really easy. I love it. It makes me want to try the other.
Oh, it's pink. Oh yeah, okay. Now I see it.
Colors. You guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. Last night was terrifying, to say the least. It was a bad storm. Like, since I've been in Oklahoma, like this time, there has been a couple tornado watches, which is very different from a tornado warning. But last night, it was so bad that a tornado warning popped up on my phone as if it was an Amber Alert. And it was loud, it was obnoxious, it was scary. I said, take shelter, do what you have to do. Twinkie is shaking. Like, she was terrified. Her and Wasabi do not do storms. Rarity was just acting like everything was totally fine, but we did get emailed instructions of like what to do when this happens. So I put all of us in my bathroom because that is the safest place for us to go in my apartment. Sadly, we have no storm shelter here, which I find to be kind of weird. Like, I literally live in Tornado Alley.
Yeah, I kind of when I was living in my apartment, I had the same thought too. I lived on the 3rd floor in my apartment building, and I live in Missouri, where we also get obviously a lot of tornadoes. And we didn't have a tornado shelter in my complex either. Like, I guess I could have went over to the clubhouse whenever we had warnings, but I would typically just like her go into the bathroom area or like my inner closet with my cat if we had warnings, if it was like close enough to us. But yeah, you would think that like apartment complexes here in, like she said, Tornado Alley, where all the tornadoes kind of seem to move through, you would think we would have places designated in apartment complexes, because like with me being on the 3rd floor of my complex, if a tornado were to hit, I'd probably be dead. People below me would either be dead or severely injured from things falling on them. So it's just not a yeah, not very safe. Luckily nothing ever hit my apartment complex, thankfully. I mean, it is luckily a pretty rare event for a tornado to hit you, but when it does, it really does a lot of damage. And this time that she's talking about, there were a lot of tornadoes this last week in Missouri, Iowa, Illinois, Oklahoma. It was Missouri. It did I already say Missouri. Um, we had some really nasty storms. And I don't know if sorry, I'm going on a tangent. A few weeks ago, I went outside. We had our sirens going off. And after it stopped, I went outside to bring my trash bins up. And my neighbors were outside and they were looking up at the sky. And I looked and we could see the sky actually rotating and like the clouds wanting to start to drop down, like it was trying to form a tornado. It was trying so hard. Luckily it did that for a few seconds, like maybe 10-20 seconds, and then it started breaking up and spreading out the rotation a little bit, but it was visibly rotating, and you could see the funnel part starting to want to come down, but it didn't, thankfully. And it was not very far away from us, maybe a mile. So,
Long story short, we are all good. Everything is okay. It was just like such a scary moment. I was like, what is happening? And I was more so worried about my pets and how scared they were. But if you guys know me, you know that tornadoes is one of my biggest fears. So it's like this summer, like the summer's coming up, and it's just gonna be so hard for me because I know that's when it gets the worst. I don't know about y'all, but there's a snack that I've been loving lately, so I want to share it with you guys.
and like I said, it's been worse this year than it has in several years past. For some reason, it's been pretty nasty. I'm trying to get her volume right. I'm sorry if I keep adjusting it on you guys.
So I just came back in from walking Twinkie, and 9 times out of 10, when I walk Twinkie, I also will vape on my Delta 8. And a lot of you are like, is this girl always smoking and always drinking? First of all, I don't really drink. Last time I drank was with friends, and I told you guys about that. So I really am just like a social drinker, where sometime last year I was drinking alone. I get that, but
Yeah, you were a social drinker as you sit in your apartment drinking like 8 buzz balls.
she ain't doing that no more. Anyways, okay. These Duke's hot and spicy
I've had those before, they're pretty good.
smoked shorty sausages. Like, I don't know what it is, but these slap. And when I open the bag, I do keep them in the refrigerator because it actually makes them keep for longer. Because if you don't do that, then they go bad within like 3 days. And I can't eat this within 3 days. That's just a lot. Plus, I think they taste better cold. So another snack that I've also been enjoying is just like this little bag of popcorn, the Skinny Pop popcorn. This is just like in a lightly salted, and it's 80 calories for this bag. It's pretty tasty. So I'm about to play Fortnite. I am level 63.
Is that the Billie Eilish skin? I think it is. Yeah.
Some of you were shocked to hear that I'm obsessed with it. So what I like to do is the solo when I'm playing by myself, 0 build battle royale. But me and my friends always do the trio because we play together. And no, Valentine is not one of them. Valentine actually does not play video games. And I was like, we're gonna be playing them together. So just be forewarned. And my other 2 friends that I play with, I'm actually the one who introduced them to the game. So it's very much just like something that I want to get other people into so we can like all play together because I'm obsessed. So there's currently
Little gamer girly Amberlynn here. So people were speculating, I think, that Valentine was a gamer, but apparently she's not. But we have the Billie Eilish skin here swimming.
32 people left, and I've only killed 2 people because I've only seen 2 people. So, oh, someone's shooting at me. Hold on. Got him. Ha ha ha. Now I am on level 6.
I've not played Fortnite, so I don't know how long it takes to get to level 63 or whatever. But I don't play it. I'm not good at first person shooters.
4. Okay, guys, so I'm just in the middle of doing some laundry. I'm about to transfer over my wash to my dryer. But there's something that's on my mind because I actually just got done brushing Wasabi. That's why I have fur all over me. So let's talk about Wasabi, my little baby. So it all started with this clip. Look, this is a daily thing. He loves being brushed. Yeah, we cuddle for a long, long time.
Oh, look at that face.
I'm literally holding the brush in my hand, and you can see that Wasabi looks brushed already. He loves being brushed. Yeah. You can literally see him right here. And I was about to brush him again. Like, I literally have the clean brush in my hand, which I clean it every single time I brush him. So I was about to brush him again. This is a daily thing. I make sure to brush him every single day, which I did. And we always have the same routine. I'll brush him. I always brush the back of him, the sides of him, and then his stomach comes next. And when I do that, sometimes he'll love bite and he'll start playing and purring. So then I'll pet him like a lot right here because he likes it, and then he'll like play with me with his paws. And then I'll pick him up and he'll literally put his paw and like his face right on my arm and then fall asleep. And then we cuddle. He'll fall asleep like this. So then people saw right after the clip where he looks literally fine, like my perfect baby. Yeah. People saw that clip without realizing that all this stuff happened in the middle, me playing with his fur, and then, you know, his fur gets a little messed up. Like, he has a lot of fur. So people are like, she doesn't brush him, even though I literally had his favorite brush in my hand about to brush him. Look, this is a daily thing. He loves being brushed. And I think the hardest part is, like, people thought that his paw, which I'll zoom in right here and show you guys, thought that his paw was a knot in his hair. Wasabi does not have any knots in his hair. We cuddled for a long, long time. His fur was looking like a mess after I had brushed him because me and him played. We did our typical routine. I didn't show that part. It just sucks. Sucks so bad that so many people are so exhausting and trying to just find all these things that I do wrong. Like, I literally can brush Wasabi and then immediately afterwards his fur is just looking like a mess.
I will say that is that is true. My cat Bessie was long-haired. I would brush her when she would let me brush her. And then like 10 minutes later, she's rolling around on the floor and she's looking like a hot mess. It doesn't take much for cats' fur to look messy even after you just brushed them.
It has a lot of fur. That's just like the way that it goes. I don't know what to say. Okay, you guys, so I'm about to make some food. I'm gonna cut up some steak. I'm gonna have some baby corn with it, water chestnuts, sriracha, soy sauce, minced onion, some ginger paste, some garlic paste, some bell peppers, and some broccoli. When I tell you guys it smells delicious in here, oh, I mean it. And look how good that looks. Oh.
It's actually good to see Amberlynn cooking. It actually looks pretty good.
Wow. This is going to hit the spot for sure because I was craving some sort of like Chinese or Asian. So I'm excited for this. And then I'm going to add some sesame seeds on top. I wish I had some scallion. That would go really good with it. Okay, so let's try it. I'm using a
pretty
plastic
big bowl
from takeout that I just had leftover from the other day. I don't know about y'all, but baby corn just hits different.
I like baby corn and Chinese food.
Here's a line of steak. I love the crunch of a water chestnut. And I didn't use all my ingredients. I still have a ton of stuff left. Like half a can of the water chestnuts, half a can of the baby corn, half a bag of the broccoli. Well, more than half a bag. Still 2 of the bell peppers. I still have steak left. Like, I can remake this whole meal. And I'm going to. Okay, guys, so it is the end of the night. I wanted to answer a few.
I wonder why she doesn't just like make enough for a couple of meals. So then if she doesn't feel like cooking the next day, she already has something ready to go that she can just heat up in the microwave.
Questions. So I just go to the YouTube studio and then I click comments and then just contains questions. So let's do a few. You lived in Tucson, Arizona when? And there's like a bunch of question marks with that. From the ages 18 to 20. In 2009, 2010, and 2011. Someone asked, did you just say entry for entree? I'll get the entry with salmon. Yes, I am an idiot. I realized when I was editing that back, I said entry. It's just, the nerves got the best of me, okay? Next question is, so the new girl.
I didn't even notice that. That's funny.
Friend must be a gamer. No, I actually think I mentioned that in this video. She doesn't do video games at all. Someone asked, what is this content? I don't know. I feel like you probably haven't been watching me for long because this is always the type of stuff that I have filmed. I've been on YouTube now for almost 11 years and I've definitely had some ebbs and flows, but my content has always been the same for the most part. Okay, so last question. Could you imagine if ALR joined Zach's Fortnite League? Not gonna lie, I would totally play with him. Like, I hold 0 grudges. I'm not really a holding grudges type of girly pop. So if he wants to play it, we can make it happen. Anyways, I do want to end this vlog. I appreciate you guys for just hanging out with me today. This definitely wasn't normally a day that I would vlog, but I was like, you know what? Let's do it. Oh yeah, and about the weight loss series that I was kind of like thinking about doing. I'm thinking about doing another like weight loss series. So I don't really know. It's something I'm definitely thinking about doing, and if I do it, it will be happening soon. I realized that that is literally just setting me up for failure. Like, my idea was I wanted to vlog for 30 days straight. And in that, I wanted to show you guys every single day, like, what I ate and stuff like that. And I realized, like, I've done that in the past. I always fail. I'm never successful in that. So I've decided that I'm just not going to do that. But I do want to upload more often. So that is why you guys are seeing me again for another video, because I have had people say, Amberlynn, I don't care what you're doing. I just want to see content from you. And a lot of people say it's like bestie POV, where it feels like we're just best friends hanging out. And that is literally what I want. That is my goal. So that makes me happy. Anyways, I'm going to end the video. I hope that you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Alrighty. Yeah, that would be interesting to see her play Fortnite with Zach. I don't watch his gaming streams. I've never signed into Twitch, so I don't know. Um, so we're not going to get the weight loss series. I wonder if she's still going to be blogging about trying to lose weight or what. That's interesting. However, she is correct in that anytime she starts doing these series and starts posting them, she ends up failing. I don't know what it is. Self-fulfilling prophecies, I guess. Self-destructive behavior. But yeah, interesting. We'll see what she has coming up soon. Sorry, I keep yawning. So I guess we will see, but I'm wondering if she's still going to be doing her weight loss series and just not filming it. But she's still going to be trying to lose weight, so she's still just going to be eating whenever, but we're just not going to see it, I guess. But anyway, I think that's all we have in that one. Again, my head, I'm trying to fight off a headache, so we will see you a little bit later, and until next time. Like and subscribe and all that jazzy jazz. I'm 22 subscribers away from hitting my goal of 500 for the year, so if you could help me reach that goal, I would just be so grateful. And I hope you have an amazing week, and until next time, be safe and take care.